My name's Alen Fazlagic, and I'm with Triple Shot.
Awesome. So what made you decide to do the race in the first place?
Well, when COVID hit, a bunch of my races were kind of canceled, and I lost a lot of motivation. And then when I heard this was going up, it kind of, it's just good for motivation. It's quite fun. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, definitely. So had you done any virtual racing before this, or was this first time?
I've done one or two races before, but nothing really.
Yeah. So tell me about how it went. Did you actually have the strategy to go out really hard, or was that kind of an accident?
No, so we were in the group, and I only knew I think three of the people there, three or four, and one guy attacked, and I didn't know who he was, so I was like, whatever. And then Dylan Burke went, so I was like, oh shoot, he's strong. And then there's a group of three of us, and we were kind of working together ish, not really, and we were attacking each other. And anyway, when we got to the group of Dylan and I think his name's Joel, and one of them attacked, and then that's when I got dropped because I was already so cooked from attacking each other and stuff. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah. So how does that compare to racing in real life? Is it similar where it's just constant attacks and moves and tactics?
it's honestly a lot harder. That definitely in a real race you can make a lot of mistakes and you'll still be fine. But in this, it's really good because it keeps you on your game.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Someone else was saying it was really difficult because they couldn't see the other person and read their expression and kind of see if they were tired or if they were about to blow up.
Yeah, exactly. You're just looking at them and they look so strong because you can't even hear them breathing or anything,
Yeah, you should almost have to wear a headphone and hear the breathing going into it.
Yeah.
Or get to see their heart rate or something.
Yeah.
So what will you take into next weekend now that you know how it goes?
Well, I'm gonna focus on the drafting more and just being more conservative and see how it goes. I also need to hydrate more. I drank 1/8 of my bottle, which was not the best.
I guess when you're inside, you don't really think about that quite as much, but it is pretty important.
Yeah, definitely.
And then what was the toughest part on the course with the hills and everything?
Honestly, the downhill.
I was wondering about that. Yeah. What makes that difficult?
I don't know. It's just, I was definitely maybe it's just because you're going maybe 70 or 80 kilometers per hour and you're still putting out power. In a normal race, you'd kind of be coasting by that point.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it's I don't know. It just adds a little bit of stress as you're riding,
Mm-hmm. Is there any point where you can coast during the whole thing, or is it pretty much just pedaling all the time?
It's just pedaling. There's not really a break.
Yeah, that's tough. Well, did you get the same kind of feeling you do when you finish an actual in real life race? Did you feel like you got off the train and you're like, yes, I did a race?
Yeah, it definitely feels good. It's also nice because you don't have I don't have any nerves beforehand, so you can just relax. It's just a weekly race. Usually when I'd race with Dylan Bick or those guys, I'd be stressed and I want to do well. I've realized now that you gotta really pedal at the beginning because I was going maybe 3 watts per kilogram. I thought everyone would be doing that, and then the gun went, and then I had a bit of ground to make up at that point because everyone just shot off.
Mm-hmm.
Rocket.
Yeah, for sure. And any advice for someone who didn't get to do this weekend but will be back or will be starting up next weekend? What's your best advice for a new virtual racer?
Probably definitely focus on being behind people because I was watching it and you can actually save a bunch of watts, even though you can't actually feel it because there's no wind and stuff. But you definitely do save watts because it shows you how much you save.
Yeah, I was noticing that. It seems really cool, honestly.
Yeah.
And I mean, would you like to have more people in the race? Would it be more fun, do you think, if there were more juniors out there?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Awesome. Are you going to tell any of your friends to get on for next weekend?
Yeah, well, actually, like, my club was like most of us were doing it, but there was like a few technical issues, so there
Mhm.
should be like 2 more people joining.
Okay. Are you excited to get to maybe execute some team tactics next time?
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Maybe like get a Zoom meeting going and figure it out.